Welcome back, guys. Just to get you caught up with the conversation going on, you're not missing much. Just a little bit of fun banter between the two. Demuslim, of course, getting out of that game, basically said, "Hey, so if you ever watched the replay of that game, you'll know exactly why I had nothing to defend with." And of course, that's that hidden third, though. But welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the fourth place match. After this will be a best of 7 grand finals, where there's about, well, $3,500 on the line. This match, of course, has $200 for first place, or well, I guess for third place, and 100 for fourth. I can't even get numbers right at this point, so let's just get these intros done. Spotting the bottom right corner of the map from and for Nersoft. Give it up for the red Protoss Welmu.
And in the bottom left, we've got our teal Terran player, down 1 game in this best of 3.
Neus's.
What's on? From Evil Geniuses, it's Demuslim.
No, dude, it's just Vius's.
What?
Look at the clan thing. He's like built over Evil Geniuses, so it's just like.
Oh. Christ.
Oh dear, it's at that point now where I am hitting my tired point. But okay, all jokes aside, that blink attack was strong, it was powerful. It would have been even if Demuslim hadn't gone for that fast third CC. It's just, for Terran, if you don't scout it, you're in for some trouble. Bottom line.
Yeah. So, I mean, does Demuslim not have any, like, confidence versus these Protoss players? Or, like, he's cutting a lot of corners and taking a lot of risks. So I'm not sure. It says something. And now he's playing gasless, which is quite interesting. We've not seen him do that in any of the games so far, so he's just gonna go for a normal 1 Brax expansion with an SCV scouting instead, so he's not gonna have that Reaper to get some additional scouting information. But alright.
I kind of agree with that, though. I mean, making a Reaper on Nimbus is like the worst. There's only one way into the base, the ramp or right here. There's not a lot of ways to get in like other maps, so yeah, you could challenge the fact that you could kill a probe or maybe do this or that, but with the SimCity Mana or Welmu story has got set up, combined with the map, it's just yeah,
I mean, something is going on there. You can look at that probe in the north of the Muslim space, and look how much gas Welmu's mining.
But he hasn't put a pylon up there, right?
Oh god, he's actually gonna do it. Look,
he's just gonna do a full view.
And this
is like, yo, Demuslim, what up, dude? Just look at this, look at this. Look at me! Look at yourself, back to me.
I thought he might proxy his target, but he's actually gonna do exactly what he said in the chat, which is like kind of weird. So I mean, this should not work. Like, is he just gonna expand now that Demuslim saw it? I don't know.
I don't know. I kind of feel like for Demuslim, I would love if maybe he just puts out a bunch of bunkers, and this is like the sickest mind game. Like, this isn't even gonna be Blink. He just built the Twilight Council. So he's like,
DT drop, DT drop. Here we go. Dark Shrine in 3, 2, 1.
Demuslim, that's exactly what I was thinking, right there. But you're right, it is gonna be a DT drop. Welmu actually does kind of mind game him with the chat. But
it would be a good idea to scan.
He can't do it. He can't do it right now. He doesn't have energy.
Well, he's gonna have soon. The orbital's about to finish in his natural.
Man, oh man, Demuslim. This is like playing poker with somebody, but you know both of their hands, but they don't, right? Scans the main, bam! Sees the Dark Shrine. Got him. Now, it's not like what Welmu's doing gets any worse, because the Demuslim scans this. But I mean, there will be turrets down, but there's still room. There's always room outside of the detection range. Forcing a scan for even just 1 DT sometimes is worth it. And it's not even like you have to do all your eggs in one basket now. These DTs could still come into effect later on. But you know what would be sick? Something dumb like an Archon Rush?
Well, he did make a Nexus just now, so I guess he's not going to, but would have been something. But I mean, it's a very important scan though, right? Because it's the difference between just flat out dying and just trying to do some, enough damage to still be in the game. So Welmu has to do something, but if he can accomplish something, he'll be okay still. He's expanding behind this, but if Demuslim takes no damage though, he'll be in a fantastic position. He's got +1 on the way, stim on the way, 2 turrets finishing. Comes to drop. That's not enough Marines to kill 2 DTs.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like, if this still has good potential, you can warp in Zealots on top of it, even.
Yeah. Okay, well, he's gonna split the DTs up, so I guess they're.
This is enough now, yeah.
That's a bit unfortunate. What?
Anyways, just a quick touch up on this, guys. Yes, this is a best of 3, not a best of 5, even though it was meant to be a best of 5. We are accommodating both of these players and their time constraints, so that's why this is a best of 3, and I've got no problem doing that. They both agreed to it, so hey, have at her. So Welmu follows us up with the Nexus. I mean, it's not like he just built it, Force completes. It's the Forge that's on the way that looks nice, so he's not going to overly dedicate to this.
Yep, and the DT was picked off, so the Muslim is safe in his base right now.
Well, only one was picked off. The other one managed to sneak out.
Oh, sneaked out? I thought he just scanned, so I thought he killed it. Alright.
So he gets in, here goes another good chunk of the SCVs. Runs away from the turret. Man, Marines! I thought you were supposed to do good damage. I thought you were OP or something.
Marines, please.
So, yeah, Marines ace plus. It's like the third time he might be the charm if he goes back in, but I doubt it. There's so many turrets around at this point. This DT is not going to find room to get anything done.
So, I mean, he did get a little bit of damage done, I guess. I guess Welmu was able to equalize the game, kind of. He's got Colossus.
How's the puberty going, man?
Kind. Oh, it's intentional, Griffin.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, that's like it's like my hover hand, right? Nailed it.
Wow. Alright, well...
Because that was intentional, man. Come on, stick with it, Namshar.
Yes. Well, Colossus on the way, and +1 armor. Who's ahead, Rifkin? Tell me now.
Welmu, you know why? He's Protoss. No, all jokes aside, I actually think the Muslims are not too bad of a spot. His tech's completing right now, not to say a lot, because you have to invest a lot into your bio anyways, so just because you see more upgrades doesn't mean better. But on the other side of the field, there's not exactly Immortals waiting for him. Yeah, there's Colossus coming out, but I don't think the Muslims looking to push into that Colossus anytime soon. So, I mean, I feel the Muslims in a better spot, but really no one is.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting how the game's been panning out. He's going to have his +1 armor on the way, so he's going to have that upgrade lead. Oh, DT moves in at a good time. He sees the army move out with the Observer and then sends the DT up.
It's like with the Oracle that Mana was doing.
Yeah, kind of, but he does get picked up, so nice there by the Muslims. So he's got that third CC on the way, so that's pretty quick, so that's nice for him. And, I mean, Welmu's not going for an all-in or anything, obviously. He's going for Blink, he's got +1 armor finishing, going for the second Colossus, and the Muslim's going to move out now. Medivacs coming to join up with his army now. And he's going for army and an additional eBay, so we might see a bit of a longer game here.
Maybe.
Or at least it'll go to like the point where he gets like ghosts and stuff maybe. Because remember when he did that SCV pull on merry-go-round, he didn't even get the armory, he just did for like a 1-1.
Did you see why that Marauder just died, by the way?
No, I missed that actually.
He picked up, with the medevac that had the Marauder, he picked up the Marine, so there wasn't room in the medevac. There was room for 1 Marine in each medevac instead of 2 full medevac.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's poor Marauder. And they're like, nope, we're full, man. Have a good one. See you later.
Oh, we learned from Starbuck. I don't know if you saw that series. You could apparently launch infestors from this little ledge up to the natural base.
Well, let me look at your... what, from the low ground, you mean?
Yeah, from the low ground.
Yeah.
What's really funny is like, because the infestor was burrowed, it hangs out like underneath. You can see it.
Alright, really?
Yeah, I want to build an Ultra on this map and burrow it on the edge and see what it looks like.
No way you actually see it, like from the...
yeah, like if you zoom in, you see it like dangling underneath.
That is
I always just assumed it was like an animation. I didn't realize they kept the actual physical unit, right?
Yeah. That would be funny to see, wow. Huh.
But this keeps getting asked frequently. Guys, I'll bring it up one more time. The best of 7 finals. The best of 7 PvP finals will begin after this concludes. So whether it's a 2-0 or a 2-1, either way, this is the 3rd, 4th place match being currently played out. And the finals, for those who missed it, are Lilbo versus Mana.
So... Alright. Well, we're getting charged, and that's +3 armor, right? He's getting double forge upgrades now. As he established that... There's +2 armor on the way, sorry. As he establishes the 30, adds on another forge, and he's going 2-2 now at the same time.
That resource is lost.
Well.
Yo, I love the way this started, though, honestly. Like, a bit of a joke with the 1 blink all-in. The Muslim thinks he scouts something that he doesn't. Really DTs, but scans it because Welmu almost baits him. Like, scan me, bro, and he does. So, I mean, if he didn't scan, if he never scanned, this is one of those moments in life where I wonder if like the butterfly effect would come into effect. Like, had Welmu not baited him, would Demuslim still have scanned? I mean, it's.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll never know. So what's is there going to be an SCV pull or not? That's the question. I mean, probably not. But I see.
Well, he's got to pull from the natural if he wants to keep them alive.
Yeah. Welmu's not getting a Temple Archives though. Like he's gonna be able to get Archons with that Dark Shrine, but he's not taking into Storm or anything like that. He's just staying on good upgrades and charge slot Colossus. So maybe Welmu is gonna be aggressive eventually and try and use like an upgrade lead. But the Muslim's upgrade's looking good though. It's 2-2 finishing now at the same time as Welmu's.
His army's looking fantastic as well. The Vikings might actually kill the Warp Prison, which would be a huge relief. Vikings landed on the ground. I should pick up the Warp Prison, or say the pylon as well. That was warping a lot of these in, but these get cleaned up. And once these get cleaned up, that might just prompt a Muslim to push. He's got a pretty nice army lead right now. It's 120 to 85.
And there is no Storm. He's getting Archons now with that Dark Shrine, but again, like the Muslim again doesn't have the Ghost. Academy doesn't have Ghost with this kind of push like we've seen him do before. But this time around, there's just Colossus Charge the Archon. He doesn't really need EMPs.
I didn't realize just how big of an income thing was going on here for Demuslim with those mules, but Jesus.
Yeah, well, he's starting 3-3, so he's not going to pull the boys or anything like that. He's just going to try and do a push.
So many Colossus here, though, and this is kind of scary. Like, he scans this, and he sees, like, wait, those are real? 5 real, no hallucinations? Ugh.
Yeah. Viking count is decent though.
Picks off the Mothership Core, so no time warps to worry about. Good start.
Oh, that's a big stem.
There's a lot of Archons here to buffer this. Those forces were fantastic as well. He knows he can't overdive in here with the Vikings because there's Stalkers waiting, but still get the shots he needs to. Demuslim getting some good connects with the Colossus. Takes 1 down, takes 2 down, 3 goes down. Oh my god, there's so many Vikings. I didn't realize just how many Vikings there were. All the Colossus down. He can now land this. He's lost a lot of the bio, but the Vikings should be able to buffer for the little that's left.
Yeah, they're buffing really well right now. That's a lot of armor supply on those Vikings. Doing so well. It's a big Sellout Warfare, not that big though. Looks like Demuslim just has too much. That was a strong attack.
Oh my god, gets the Nexus as well.
Nexus. That's nice.
They kind of looked like it was going to survive with like 1 health for a moment there because he had picked up and was getting ready to leave. But nice attack out of Demuslim, because I think the biggest thing was he takes out the army. You know, most other matchups, you're talking about economic damage. You're like, oh, he attacked the Zerg, he traded, but he didn't kill any drones. But this time, it's all about the army. 80 army supply over 16. I'm sorry, Warpin is a good mechanic, and I complain about it a lot, but damn, that's not going to make up that difference. You need Colossus, you need Splash, you need Immortals, you need Storms, and he doesn't currently have any.
Yeah, exactly. He's kind of losing out on Immortal now, so he's not going to have any Colossus. Obviously, he doesn't want to make Colossus into a high Viking count. There's only 4 Vikings now, but he's just going to go into the Templar Archives now. But, oh, yeah, that is late.
This push, man. Welmu, you should have actually just done 1 base blink, bro.
Yeah, maybe he should have. I don't... This must be one of the worst maps for it, though.
Well, it is, and that's why I didn't do it. But I'm just saying,
yeah.
Obviously this didn't work out for him. The Muslim coming in with this big-ass army. A couple Archons made for him, but really, these will just melt as we see, like buttered, level 2 weapon upgrades. I mean, just level 3 armor, but even then, the Zealots are just not enough. GG. Demuslim evens up the series 1-1.
Alright. That was a pretty weird game, though. At least the start of it.
Yeah. Alright guys, map number 3, the last map. After this map gets played out, we will go to the best of 7 grand finals with Mana versus Lilbo. There's almost $3,500, though there's $3,500 on the line for first place, second place matches, but this is 3rd and 4th place we're currently playing out. Last map is Overgrowth.